naturally. I don't cook, I don't clean. This is gonna be ugly, guys. Oh no. Heavy. Oof. Oh, that's huge. Jesus Christ. I messed it up.
Hey guys, it's Christy McFit, and today I am taking you to a sourdough bread making class. I have a very sensitive stomach, and sourdough is one of the only grains that doesn't hurt it. And I've been spending so much money each week buying sourdough bread from a local baker, and I'd be curious if I can start making it myself. Let's go. Today, we're at the King's Roost, the first and only shop where you can actually mill your own grain. The full process takes about 6 to 10 hours. We started with a quick lesson on the history of grains and what makes each unique for sourdough. Fun fact, grains are kind of like eggs. They have layers. The outer bran is the shell, the endosperm is like the egg white, and the germ is like the yolk, full of nutrients, flavor, and healthy fats. White flour uses just the endosperm, which lasts longer and gives that soft, fluffy texture we know as bread. Whole wheat includes the germ, but it can spoil faster once exposed to air. After the history and science lesson, we got to taste both whole wheat and hard white loaves to see if we could taste the difference. This is the hard white.
So take note of the texture, take note of the difference between the hard white and the hard red, and we'll have a little bit more later too.
Okay.
It's very good, thank you.
I'm gonna take the stuff off actually, so I can take note of the texture. This is the red wheat. This is denser and spongier. This one is lighter, I think, in texture. It's a little bit sweeter, and this one is nuttier. I like both. This one's a little... Wait, now I'm confused. I think this one tastes a little bit more sour. Really good. I love it.
Next up, it was time to start the process of making our own sourdough dough. We got to choose whether we wanted to make the hard white or the whole wheat. The first step is milling the grain with these special and hard to get mills from Germany. I chose the red spring wheat because I love that nutty flavor. Then we had to weigh out 400 grams of water to the milled grain. We used a special mixing tool, and I've never seen anything like it before. To be totally honest, I was feeling a bit uncertain because everyone's looked so smooth and mine came out lumpy and ugly. He then showed us what to do when we get home later on to make the bread.
So yours is gonna do this at some point today. It took 5 hours. So we're gonna dump it out. You can see the sort of spider web stringiness of the gluten. You guys can get in there. Shape it back into the shape of a loaf of bread. So you see how stretchy this is? It's like pizza dough. So what I'm gonna do at this stage is I need to shape it back into the shape of what I'm gonna bake it as. I'm just gonna tuck it in on itself, and an interesting thing happens. As I'm just kind of tucking it in all towards one point, now holding its shape a little bit better. But the general idea is to tuck and handle it very gently at all stages. So I'm gonna take a little rice flour, put it in a banneton. Bakers like to use rice flour because rice flour doesn't burn and doesn't smoke as much as wheat flour. And if you wanted to, you could put some sesame seeds on it at this stage. These are just natural sesame seeds. They look toasted because they're natural brown sesame seeds as opposed to white or golden sesame seeds.
Oh wow, that technique.
So we're just gonna roll it around on there. I use a kitchen towel sometimes. And then I'm gonna keep it tucked in, upside down in there. So we're gonna let it regain its aloft a teensy bit. Don't use a mixer. You have to be super gentle because you've got 20% bran in here. And the bran interferes with the gluten development and it breaks up the gluten because it's getting in the way. So, from this stage forward, be very delicate with your dough. I'm just gonna roll this gently into the hot pan. Give it a couple of nice cuts. I'm gonna do a couple cuts here. You cut it for a couple of reasons. One is you want to allow it to rise. Otherwise a crust will form and it'll prevent it from rising. And I'm gonna pop this whole thing in the oven.
During the demonstration, we let the original dough and water mixture rest, and then we added some salt, gently mixed that in, as well as some of his starter. Sourdough starter is full of microbes and yeast. The yeast is a fungus, and the bacteria creates the gas that makes the bread rise. Fermenting helps break down the gluten, making it easier to digest, especially when combined with cooking. Stretching and folding builds structure, while also letting the microbes gently weaken the gluten. It's great for digestibility.
I don't know if I'm doing this properly. I don't cook, I don't clean. Yeah.
We stretched and folded one last time before bringing my dough home to rest for the next few hours. I have transported my loaf home. Gonna cook it in a few hours. Won't bake it once it grows a little bit more, I guess. Let's see. Right now I have my cast iron here, and I'm gonna preheat my oven to 500 degrees. As you saw on the clock, it's 5:37, 5 hours since I took the class, and this is how the dough is looking. I actually don't know how it's supposed to look when it's ready to be made, but I see those gas bubbles. All right, we are gonna check on how our flour is doing, stretch it out one more time, let it sit for that 15 to 20 minutes, and then put it in the cast iron because I've already had the oven preheating. Oh, it smells so amazing. Check it out. She's bubbly. Oh, I forgot. I have to put some flour. Heated. Just put it so it doesn't stick. That's gonna put some flour where I'm gonna transport it to. I don't have rice flour like he did, so I'm just using this organic hard white whole wheat flour that he sells at his store. All right, he just flipped it. I think he was like really gentle with it because it's at a very sensitive stage right now. Ooh, it just plopped out. His didn't plop out like that. A little extra. Okay. I hope I did this timing right. He said the hardest thing is getting the timing. I'm gonna lift it. Wow, it's very, very workable. Oh my gosh. So, we folded it in half. Took two sides. Stretch it one more time to get the, oh wow. This is amazing. Until it starts fighting you is when you can kind of stop folding. Oh wow. It's getting denser. I'm holding the shape better. Beautiful. Sorry about my oven. It's making some noise, if you can hear that. Okay, yeah, it's getting a lot harder to hold. More put it in that bread shape. Okay, there she is. I'll store them here. About 15 to 20 minutes rest time to kind of fluff it back up. You're gonna flour your cast iron. Doesn't stick. Your dough. Let it slide off onto the hot cast iron. Oh wow. Scoring it with a razor blade. 1, 2. I am not a baker. I don't even know if I'm scoring this right. This is gonna be ugly, guys. Oh no. Oh well. Adding the ice cubes around. Create that steam. I feel like mine's not as hot as his, but we shall see. I do not have a Dutch oven or anything that actually closes it in. So we're improvising today, y'all. Heavy. Oof. See you later. We also have to drop the temperature to 450. Now it's been 20 minutes and we just have to uncover it and bake for another 10 to 15. Oh, it's stuck. Oh, that's huge. Jesus Christ. I messed it up. Gonna let it rest for an hour, take it out of the skillet. Oh, it's heavy. Wow, crispy. Checking in an hour. I ended up actually leaving it overnight so it could rest and cool. I read it's actually better that way, so this footage is the next morning. All right guys, it is the next morning. Oh no, it got a little bit soggy in the wrapping last night. I wanted it to sit for the night, overnight, to get more flavor. Because a local sourdough person that I get mine from lets it sit for 24 hours. It hasn't been 24 hours, but I was curious. Probably shouldn't have wrapped it up like that then. Ooh, look at that cross section. All right, let's try it like this, and I'm gonna try it toasted with butter. Spongy, dense. It's all right, but you know, at the end of the day, it's not toasted, so I can't fully judge it. It got a little soft from being wrapped, but overall, I did okay. From grain to bread, I'm impressed. This is the bread toasted. I think the slice is a little bit too thick, so it's still bouncy and wet. Let's see. I think I personally would have preferred to maybe better at cutting. Like if it was like thin like this side, that's on the chef. I'm really proud of myself. This was a really good experience. I learned so much from the class. Let me know in the comments below what you learned. Did you guys know this much about sourdough? I didn't. And also let me know what you want to see in future videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.